Sometimes that makes a difference. All right. Let's hope so. Okay. And I'll be looking for comments from anybody and everyone right now. Uh, Game will start roughly in 4 minutes. Phillies lineup is right there. Okay. Um, that they are the start. They are the guys that's going to be playing. And Fat will be PFAADT. Fat is his name. He is their starting pitcher today. Right-handed pitcher. The Phillies are not blinking. They're keeping their right-handed bats in there. They're keeping Bohm in there. They're keeping Turner in there. They're keeping Real Muto. They're keeping Castellanos and Rojas. They are predominantly right-handed hitting. They've got 5 right-handers going today that's going to be hitting, and they're not blinking at this guy. Fat, right-handed pitcher. He likes to pitch off the first base side of the rubber. A lot of lefties don't like that too. So we'll see if that affects somebody like a Schwarber or a Harper today. Since August 12th, Arizona's 16-7 at home, a totally different team. You don't want me to have to pick today who I think wins this ball game, but I think it's an uphill climb for the Phillies. I really do. You'll see when it's time for the and in fact, right now I'll even show you. Let's show you the Diamondbacks starting. Here we go. That's the Diamondbacks starting 9 with Marte playing second base. Corbin Carroll, probably the rookie of the year, starting center fielder today. Let's see. I hope everybody's getting my connection is unstable. If you're on Wi-Fi, try plugging it into your router. Oh, okay. So let me see if I can get it a little better. See if I can get a little bit better internet access right now. I'm hoping some people are watching right now. Okay, looks like we do. Corbin Carroll batting second. Moreno catcher is batting third. Walker, first base, is batting fourth. Tommy Pham, 0 for his last 12, batting fifth, playing right field. Gurriel Jr., left fielder, batting sixth. Longoria, he's DHing today, batting seventh. Rivera batting eighth at third base, and Perdomo, shortstop, batting ninth. Now, they're doing just the opposite of what the Phillies are. The Phillies have 5 right-handers going against a right-handed pitcher. Well, today the Diamondbacks have 1 left-hander. That's Corbin Carroll, probably the rookie of the year this year. They got 2 switch hitters and 6 right-handers going up against Ranger Suarez, who is a lefty. He's going to get tested his first 2 innings. He really is. Let's just be for real about it. But the biggest pressure of all today has got to be coming down on. Let's put the Phillies batting order back up there. Here we go. The biggest pressure today has got to be going to the pitcher for the D-backs, Fat. He's a right-handed pitcher. He's got to keep the ball in the yard, number one. Number two, he cannot hit the fat part of the diamond, okay? It's 98 degrees right now, right there outside this ballpark. 98 degrees out there. And inside, roughly 76 degrees, 75. But the ball will carry today. There's no doubt about it. The outside pressure still helps the ball carry. Do I think we're going to see 6, 7, 8 home runs today? No, not at this. It's a graveyard. This is a heck of a field. You don't see them flying out of here like you do at Citizens Bank Park. But Chase Field is a great ballpark. Brandon Pfaadt, for the regular season, 3-9, a 5.72 earned run average, 96 innings, and he had 94 strikeouts, but he did walk 26. That's got to be a little bit of a concern in 96 innings, 26 walks. That's got to be concerning. First pitch coming up in just a few seconds. I want to welcome you all to the channel. All right, here we go. Ready for the first pitch? Just about. Like I said, they're playing indoors, and big advantage for the home team here. It's got to be. We'll see what happens here. Schwarber steps in right now. 219 average in the postseason, 3 home runs and 4 RBIs. First pitch, he winds up, and that's a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1 to Schwarber. And let's see how well I keep up with outs. Let's see. I'll let you guys know how we keep up with outs too. Another foul fastball down that pipe, strike 2, and he swung at that one. He offered it that 0-2 to Schwarber. Nobody out here in the top of the first inning, Chase Field in Arizona. Pfaadt is the pitcher, and Schwarber is up, and he still kind of pitches from the side stretch. And here goes the pitch. Curveball. Struck him out. He rung him up. It was a little low. Too nice to be taken. Rung him up. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, 1 away for the Diamondbacks. It was a tightly strung curveball. And Schwarber was looking back at the umpire. That's a strike in my opinion. And that's 1 away. He is rolling his eyes. It's too early to be doing that, guys. You cannot be doing it. Wind up, strike 1, curveball to Trey Turner. Trey Turner batting .500 this postseason, 3 home runs and 4 RBIs. And it's an 0-1 count, and all he's thrown so far, Pfaadt, is thrown 4 pitches, 4 strikes. Wind up. Curveball. And he hits the ball right past the second baseman into the outfield. That's a base hit for Trey Turner. He's on base. And a note here, Turner has not been thrown out any this year on a base pass when trying to steal. This could be a major development if they do it, because this catcher, the catcher they got, Moreno, is very, very good. Bryce Harper's up to bat, 385, 4 home runs, 7 RBIs. He takes his lead, and out of the stretch, he throws the ball, foul ball out to the left field side of things, 0-1 to Harper. He has not thrown a ball yet. 6 pitches, 6 strikes. That's Brandon Pfaadt. He's got to be pretty happy with that. A little note. 7th pitch coming up. Harper 0-1. That's a bit outside. 1-1. Welcome, folks, to the Game 3 of the National League Championship Series. The Phillies have a man on base right now in Trey Turner. There is 1 out. The count is 1-1, 8th pitch of the game, so you haven't missed much. Brandon Pfaadt out of the stretch. Here he goes. Ground ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and it's a double play, and that will end the inning. We go to the bottom of the first, and it is no score. Phillies and Diamondbacks will be coming to bat right now. Let's go with that beautiful light, that off blue kind of a, what do we call it, turquoise color for them. Let's see if we can find a nice turquoise. Let's do like that. Let's be a little darker, but let's do about like that. Yep, right there. Now we'll show you guys the lineup there we go, for the Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks, down 2-0. They have got to throw the kitchen sink at this team right now. So Harper was the last out with the double play. Let's see if I can mark this down with a pencil. I can if I find a pencil. Here we go, right here. And second inning, Alec Bohm will be leading off. Okay, all right. Let's see. Check out for comments now. Let me look for comments. Anybody here from Philadelphia or from Arizona, for that matter? If you are, let me know how you feel about this game today. We're going to the bottom of the second. The Phillies did get one hit with Turner, so he did get a single. But nothing else occurred. They got the double play. They cleaned it up, and they're just about ready now to go to the bottom of the first. Not quite out of break yet. Ranger Suarez, a lefty. He's a crafty lefty is what I like to call him. He likes to throw changeups. He likes to throw a slider, and that's where a lot of times he gets in a lot of trouble. If he hangs that slider, he can get in a lot of trouble. If he can locate, he is a very, very, very tough pitcher to throw on. So right here, you got the lineup: Marte, Carroll, Moreno, Walker, Pham, Gurriel Jr., Longoria, Rivera, and Perdomo. Ranger Suarez, let's see if we can give you some numbers his way. Postseason career, 3-0, earned run average of 1.16. He's got 23 1/3 innings, 19 strikeouts, 7 walks, a little bit concerning there, and a whip of .86. So that's really good. Ranger Suarez now. The umpires holding him up just for a second, just for TV. And Marte will be stepping in here. And radio is ready. Yep, Marte is ready. And so is Suarez. Suarez now ready to deliver the first pitch. And it's a ground ball. The third. Alec Bohm scoops it up, and it's one away. One pitch, one out for the Phillies. Corbin Carroll, most likely the National League Rookie of the Year, is going to be stepping up to bat right now. That was a very, very nice, good, clean play there by Alec Bohm at third base. It was a 115 hopper, as we call it, a worm burner. But he really, really hit it hard, and nice throw over to Harper. First pitch, and it's a curveball. It's a strike. And Corbin Carroll steps in now. One away here in the first, bottom of the first, 0-1. Strike two, foul ball over the third base dugout. 2 strikes quickly on Carroll. And you got to kind of wonder if he's going to try to maybe pitch around him another pitch or two. We'll see. Wind up here. Goes right after him. Changeup struck him out. 4 pitches and 2 away already for Ranger Suarez. And Corbin Carroll, he looked like he was just outmatched right there. He really was. He was overmatched there. And right now, Moreno, the catcher, not been a real big bat this series, but he's going to see what he can do here for the Phillies. What if Ranger Suarez retired from baseball and became a National Park Ranger? Yeah, I guess he could. First pitch, a little bit high there. Ball 1. 1-0 to Gabriel Moreno. And here he goes. Strike down in the middle of the plate there, sinker. 1-1. That was down the pipe, though. That was a nice one to hit. And Moreno, a 1-1 count. That was a little bit of a curve there, 74-mile-an-hour curveball. Is Rojas on the Phillies a rookie? Yes. Yes. He is a rookie. They got a couple of rookies on the team. Yep. Here goes a wind. Oh, wow. About a foot outside, but he took a swing at it. He took a violent swing at it. 2-2 now for Moreno. And now a 2-2 count. And if this was Philly, they would be on their feet now because that's the way the Phillies react, or the Philly fans react. 2-2. Suarez now just about ready to deal, and here he goes. Struck him out, rung him up in the inside corner, and that is the end of that deal all the way. So we are through an inning of play, folks, and it is no score, Phillies and the Diamondbacks. Johan Rojas is a rookie. Stotts in his second year. Marsh came over from the Angels midseason last year, and he is really he's just messed with this team ever since he came over. And there's some differences on the roster this year. A lot of pitching that we didn't have last year as far as the Phillies go, we do have this year. We got Gregory Soto that came from Detroit in a Nick Maton trade. He's there. Verlin went to Detroit with Maton, and we got Soto for him. Obviously, a lot of the same pieces are there. We'll see how things work. Kirkering, he's a rookie. Actually, he's on a roster, and he's a rookie, but next year he'll still be eligible for Rookie of the Year next year. He's one of their pitchers in the bullpen. And they've got some others. The Spoida, if you know who I'm talking about there. Craig Kimbrell. He's been their closer, been acting closer for most of the year. Jose Alvarado, he has shut the door down on things most of this year. Sir Anthony Dominguez, last half of the year, he's had a few of his troubles too. We'll see how they how they pitch with him in this playoffs. Matt Strom, lefty, started the year on the mound as a starter, and they've put him to the bullpen the last 2/3 of the year. And he's played really well. He's pitched really well. Anytime it's been asked of him, he's really done the job. We're just about ready to start the second inning. Fat, and sure enough, that is his name, Brandon Fat. Those primarily four-seam fastballs, 47% of the time. Sweeper, 22% of the time. A changeup, 14%. And a sinker, 14%. And a curveball, about 3.5% of the time. So Brandon Fat steps up on the mound. He's got his work cut out for him right now because it's Alec Bohm leading off the inning. Right-hander from third base. He made this year's team pretty much the same. Oh, it's a little bit different from last year. Strike, pretty much the same as last year's team roster-wise. It's enough differences where I think this team may be a little different. The pitchers are a little bit more consistent. Fat now winds up 0-1 now. Strike top of the zone, and he's just outmatching Bohm here. He really is. 94-mile-an-hour fastball. 94-mile-an-hour fastball. And the windup 0-2. Inside by about a foot. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 11 pitches now here into the second inning for Fat. We have not been told if he's on a pitch count. We'll see if he is. 12th pitch is offering a 1-2 count. Here it goes. Inside by about a foot again. 2-2. I think this is a very smart move by the Phillies to stand there and look at some of his pitches early. You just don't know what you're getting, I don't think. 2-2 count. Here he goes. Winds up outside by about 5-6 inches. Full count to Bohm. Nobody out here in the top of the second. There's no score. Phillies and Diamondbacks, only been one hit in the ball game so far. That was by the Phillies. Full count, offering right here. Foul ball right down the third baseline. He threw it right on the front, right on the inside edge. I think that probably would have been called a strike. And Bohm kind of protected this zone and took an offering at it. All right. Here goes the windup, full count. And a little lazy fly ball to center field. Corbin Carroll's right up under it. Can of corn, one away. Bryson Stott now. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. Bryson Stott. Changed the brand and the color. Sorry, guys. That's my fault. That's my fault there. There we go. There we go. All right. So Bryson Stott now, 250 average in the postseason, 1 home run, 7 RBIs. First offering down in the zone, but it is a strike. It is a strike. It was a pretty pitch. 95-mile-an-hour fastball. The kid can throw. The kid can throw. And now, let's see what happens here. High pitch, 93 miles an hour fastball. He misses there. 1-1. One away here in the top of the second. There is no score. And Bryson Stott set to plate at a 1-1 count. He offers that outside pitch, fouls it off, just nubs it kind of over the third base dugout, and he'll have 2 strikes on him now. Best 2-strike hitter in the National League this season was Bryson Stott. All right. 1-2 offering. Here it comes. Inside. 2-2. Inside a little bit low as well. 2-2 count now. And I guess I ought to post something up top up there and says, right there where I got my Jabroni Network thing in. I ought to put the score up there, I guess. All right. 2-2 offering. Curveball down at his toenails. And it's a full count now. Full count. No score right now here in the top of the second. 20 pitches already for this kid. And he only has 1 out here in the second. That's got to be a little bit of an alarming stat, but we'll see what happens. Offering. Oh, wow. Low pitch, and he offered at it. Man, oh, man. That would have been ball 4 easily. It almost hit him, and he swung at it. So there's 2 away here in the top of the second. Almost hit his back leg there. It almost hit the ground before he got to the plate, too. That was a mean pitch. That really was a mean pitch. 2 away here in the top of the second. Let's see what's going to happen here. JT Realmuto up to plate. First offering down the pipe for a strike. Brendan Pfaadt didn't have a great regular season, right around a 5 earned run average, but he's got a 1 strike count. And here's the offering. Yeah, foot and a half outside of curveball. 1-1 to Realmuto with 2 outs here in the top of the second. Phillies are up 2-0 in this National League Championship Series. The Diamondbacks are really on the banana peel. They cannot afford to fall behind this Phillies team. A 1-1 count. Right on the inside edge, and Realmuto's looking back at the umpire. It was close, but he called it a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now, the fans in Arizona. Winding up here, 1-2. He's outside by a bit, 2-2, but they are getting excited. And they really don't have anything. They haven't had anything to get excited about yet in this series. They need something to hold on to. So Brendan Fatt, he's trying to keep them interested. 2-ball, 2-strike count here, 26th pitch of the game. And about a foot outside, but he took a swing at it, and it's strike 3. So that is 1, 2, 3, and that is end of the Phillies right there. The Snakes are alive. Yes, they are. We're going to the bottom of the second. 0 for the Phillies and 0 for the Diamondbacks. Bottom of the second upcoming. Only one hit so far in this game, and that was Trey Turner in the top of the first. He got a single to right field, and that was it. Let's change the banners back over. Let's change the brand back over. Let's see. What color do we want to go to here? I don't know. What color does the Snakes want to have this in? Let's go with a little bit. Kind of swoopy. There we go. Let's go with a little bit darker than that. How about that? Yeah, let's go with that. We're going to let them have the gray this in it. How about that? I'm hoping Rangers win the series versus the Astros. The Astros got back into that series last night. Now I'm sorry, the Astros came back in that series last night. They're only down 2-1. Big game 4 coming up tonight in that series. Big game 4. This inning, it's Christian Walker, Tommy Pham, and Yuli Gurriel Jr. Gurriel Jr., I need Snakes clothing. Oh, no. I've got the right clothing on, buddy. I got the right clothing on. Are you kidding me? Yeah, Scherzer did not look good last night. You're right. He hadn't pitched in 36 days. I think it's 36 days. That's a long time not to pitch. But Ranger Suarez has not pitched in, was that 8 days? I think it's been 7 or 8 days since he pitched. It's tough. It's tough when you don't pitch very often. We'll see what happens. Suarez, his warm-up pitches are just about ready to finish, and we'll get back to the game in just a moment. Suarez, 29% of the time, throws a sinker. Four-seamer about 21%, and curveball about 19%. And it's dependent on if he's going against a righty or a lefty. I should dress up as a Phillies mascot for Halloween. The Fanatic. The Fanatic makes $1,000 a game, guys. $1,000 a night. It's pretty much that's pretty much his salary, his or her. I guess it's a him, but he's making about $1,000 every time he goes out and does anything. Christian Walker up to bat now. Wind up, right down the pipe, 91-mile-an-hour fastball, and it's a strike. Bottom of the second, we got no score. Phillies at the Diamondbacks. Christian Walker now. High fastball, strike 2. A little bit out of the zone, but he took a swing at it anyway. So now Ranger can kind of go his way with it. Does he want to throw him a changeup in the dirt? Does he want to throw him a curveball in the dirt? Or does he want to test him with a fastball around the eyeballs? I'm going to guess curveball here. We'll see what happens. 0-2 count. Walker's back in, and here comes the offering. Curveball right to the pitcher. Pitcher takes it, throws it to first, and that's one away. That was a boy. That was a Cadillacing by the pitcher there. I mean, he reached down and just picked it up and just took his time, threw it to first base, and just did get Walker out. Not by a lot, 2 or 3 steps, but I mean, he's standing there looking at the ball, and it's just like, nope, not a problem. And that's why they have looked him over in the past as being a Gold Glove candidate. Tommy Pham up to bat. Right down the pipe, strike 1. Ranger Suarez throwing the ball very, very effectively. Slider, changeup actually. It was a changeup, went outside, 1-1. I like James Madison tonight. I like JMU. I think they're the best team in Virginia, not named Liberty. 1-1. And that was another changeup way down in the dirt. 2 balls, 1 strike. Tommy Pham says, bring it up, boys. Bring it up. I want to hit one out of here. 0 for 8. Actually, he's 0 for 12 in his last 12 at-bats. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 away here in the second. Right down the pipe, strike 2. He didn't even offer it that one. It was a little bit on the inside part of the plate, but it was a good enough pitch to swing at. Now it's a 2-2 count. Suarez. He's already winds up. Rung him up. Oh, my goodness. Wow. It's about that far inside, and Pham is not happy about it. He is not happy about it, but it's a strike. That's 2 away. And if he gets that pitch all night long, it's going to be a long night for the D-backs. 2 away here in the bottom of the second inning. Boy, oh boy, they really gave him that pitch. Gurriel Jr. now steps in. Curveball. That's actually a cutter. And it was down the middle of the plate, but they called it a ball. So is that one a makeup call? Maybe. I don't know. 1 ball, no strikes for Gurriel. Suarez winds up. Throws that inside. That's 2 balls, no strikes. Now, that's the first time he's been behind 2-0 to any pitcher, to any batter yet. This is where Gurriel may be looking for one to strike one right here. It's going to be a dangerous pitch. Wind up. And a little low and inside. 3-0. 3-0. Diamondbacks have yet to have a base runner on. Only one hit in the game so far. Trey Turner, top of the first. We're in the bottom of the second. 3-0 count. Right down the middle of the pipe. 3-1. Gurriel Jr. is a left fielder, batting right-handed. They only have one left-hander going today, and that's Corbin Carroll batting second in the lineup. Here goes the offering. Curveball, and it stayed outside, but he swung at it. Full count, and Gurriel now has a full count on him. A lot of pressure now. That one would have been ball 4. That would have been ball 4. Now, which way do you go? I think maybe you might go with fastball right here. You might test him with a fastball. We'll see what happens. Here goes the offering. Fastball down the middle of the plate. He swings and hits it, and boy, oh boy. Stotts dives for it and misses it. First hit of the game goes to Gurriel Jr. And he gets a single, and it's here in the bottom of the second. 2 away. And now we'll have Longoria. Longoria DHing for him tonight. If you'll look down right below me, right here, you'll see it is the banner going across, and it's showing you exactly where they're batting in the lineup. Longoria now hit it right back to the pitcher. Oh, my goodness. He couldn't have put that one on the platter better for him. Just bounced one time, came to the pitcher, and he fielded it with his hand, throws it to first. Third out of the inning. We are through 2 innings, folks. The Phillies, nothing, and the Diamondbacks, nothing. And you know what? Let's see if I can put a new banner up there. Maybe I can actually replace the Jabroni Network there. Maybe I can. Let's see. Let's see what else we got here going on. We're not going to do virtual backgrounds. Nope. And right now, I guess I could put the score between innings, couldn't I? How about that? What if I do that, folks? Let's create a banner. Phillies 0. D-backs 0. And we'll scroll that in the crosshair now. How about that? Phillies 0. D-backs 0. All right. So that is a score right now anyway. Okay. Fix the brand color. And this, you know what? We're going to go with the old purplish color this in it. Let's go with this old purplish color if we can find it somewhere along. I don't know where we can find it at. That's a very, very tough color to find. Nope, that's not it. May have to go with this light blue that the Phillies have for a hat. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that one. Let's go with that. The banner coming up now. We will bring in Darlene comes in now. And the first hitter of this inning is going to be Castellanos. Castellanos, curveball. It goes to the outside. And it's 1 ball, no strikes. We're in the top of the third, folks. And we have no score between the Phillies and the Diamondbacks. That's fine.
I told her you could go down to the top of while she comes down.
That's fine. Or either he can come up here, either one.
Wow.
Either one.
She said thanks.
Yep. Castellanos now. There's an offering there, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1. Castellanos now steps in against Brandon Pfaadt.
Come on, Nicky.
Let's see what happens here. Wind up. 93 at the top of the zone. He swings and offers strike 2. Pfaadt's 30th pitch of the game comes up right now. Let's see what's going to happen. Castellanos used his timeout. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out here, top of the third. Offering about 1.5 feet high, and it's 2-2. 2-2. Let's go back and look at the comments. Yeah, I like James Madison tonight. Marshall can play the game well, but JMU's really tough. Here goes the offering. High pitch, swung and missed. Boy, oh boy, that is called my strength against your strength, and Brandon Pfaadt just simply overpowered him. He threw it by Castellanos, 1 away here. Top of the third. Now Brandon Marsh steps up to the plate. One of the few lefties they got starting today. And it's about 1.5 feet outside. 1 ball, no strikes to Marsh. He's batting .350 here this postseason with 1 home run and 2 RBIs. The offering comes up. Curveball inside, 2 balls. No strikes. We have no score from Chase Field. Phillies, nothing. Diamondbacks, nothing. 1 away here in the top of the third. Marsh, a 2-0 count. Brandon Pfaadt is on the mound, and here comes the offering. Fastball right down the pipe. He takes a swing at it.
Yes.
Oh, it's going to be extra bases. Yes. Goes to the wall.
Yes.
He will stop at second base.
Brandon.
He stops at second base there. Brandon Marsh hits that one by the right fielder. Pham hits it by the right fielder. Bounces off the wall. 1 bounce. Good clean play by the right fielder. Kept him to 2 bases.
Good clean hit by Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh now batting close to 400 here this postseason. Pham made an attempt at it, but there's no way he was going to win that one. 1 away, man at second now, and it is Rojas up to plate. Rojas, kind of a light hitting center fielder. Down the pipe, strike one. You are behind from what I'm watching. Oh, Bob Bryant says I'm a little ways behind. All right, it's 1 ball, no strikes. We're going to see what happens here. Wind up. Ground ball goes toward first, and just about 4 feet foul, maybe 5 feet foul, right down the first base line, and that's going to make it an 0-2 count coming up to Rojas. Rojas has gotten a couple of hits, got a double in game 2, but everybody got hits in game 2, and a 10-0 shellacking of the Diamondbacks. 0-2 count. Here to Rojas. About 1.5 feet high. He takes a mighty swing at it. Strike 3. That's 2 away here in the top of the 3rd. The leadoff hitter comes back to Schwarber now. Schwarber, with men on base, I don't know exactly what he's batting here in this series, but it's got to be not very good. Probably not over 210, 220, because he's not really gotten that many hits. 2 outs, man at second. Curveball goes down and in. I doubt he's going to get much good to see here, but you got to be also aware Turner got to hit in the first inning. So you got to be kind of aware of that. I don't think you can pitch around Schwarber here. 1 ball, no strikes. Right down the pipe for strike 1. Two hits to 1 hit so far. The Phillies have 2. And right now they got a man at second with 2 outs against Brandon Pfaadt.
George.
1 ball, 1 strike. Alfred comes up. A little outside, but he takes a swing at it. 2 strikes there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Daniel Berry, Sports Highlights. What's going on today? Welcome. Watching the Phillies at the Diamondbacks. It's the top of the 3rd inning. No score. Man at second. Kyle Schwarber with a 1-2 count. Brandon Pfaadt's just about ready to wind it up. And he's had his glove to his ear so he could hear what's going on. 1-2 count. And here comes the offering. Wow, about a foot upstairs, and he takes a swing at it. Foul ball. And we're going to see the 2-strike offering once more. The next pitch will be the 42nd pitch for Brandon Pfaadt in this ball game here in the 3rd inning. Schwarber 0 for 1 today. Brandon Marsh at second, and Pfaadt now with a 1-2 count. And here comes the offering. Curveball way downstairs. Even at 2. Even at 2. No score right now in this game, but the Phillies are up 2-0. The Diamondbacks can ill afford to let this run cross the plate here in the 3rd inning, but we'll see what happens here. 2-2, Brandon Pfaadt. Out of this stretch to Schwarber. Offers. Down the pipe. Is it oh, my God. He hits it a mile-high foul ball. Oh, my goodness. It almost hit the roof. That ball nearly hits the roof of Chase Field. Wow. I mean, he absolutely bongoed it. He was so far ahead of that. It looked like a slow curve, a slurve. Wow. So it's still 2 balls, 2 strikes. Whew, he got off on that one. Schwarber now stands and waits. And the Pfaadt offering. Curveball, he rung him up. There's no doubt about it. That was strike 3, and that will end the Phillies' threat. We go into the bottom of the 3rd. Phillies nothing, Diamondbacks nothing.
Are you going to go get that?
He's coming right. Whoever that is right there.
I know.
Talk to my people. Talk to the people. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Let's see. All right, guys. All right, we're back. Somebody want to put a roof on our house. I told them we don't want a roof. We want game 3 win. That's what we want. Game 4 tomorrow, and we'll be at 7:30 Eastern time. They actually first pitch 8:07 for these two teams. Ranger Suarez now comes out bottom of the third. And who is leading off now? Is this Perdomo? No, it's Rivera. Rivera is leading off. And he has an 0-2 count on him already. I'm behind, folks. I apologize. CJ Stroud named guest picker. Oh, wow. Penn State, Ohio State. I like Ohio State in that ballgame. 0-2 count. Wow, he come around on that pitch. He come around. Is he going to go? Oh, almost to the track. One away. Marsh makes the play. Wow, he really, really ripped that one into left field. But he just got a little bit under it. Wow. I like Ohio State big in this ballgame. I got the score right here, what I think it's going to be. How about that? Because I do picks on my channel if you guys watch me. Let's see. 37-21, I like Ohio State this week. How about that? 37-21. 0-1 now. And it is Perdomo is up. He's got 0-2 already on him. Wow, I'm behind here, guys. Sorry about that. Curveball, down in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One away here, bottom of the third. We got no score. Fat against Suarez. And you're saying Fat? Yeah, P-F-A-A-D-T, Fat. Winds up. Oh, did he offer? No, he didn't. Nope. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 away. Perdomo is the number 9 hitter for the Diamondbacks. Suarez takes a deep breath. He's in the windup. High pitch, sinker. They call it a sinker. I just call it a fastball. Full count. Next pitch for Suarez will be his 33rd offering here in the 3rd inning. And here he goes. Right down the pipe, struck him out, rung him up. He looked at that pitch, and he should not have looked at it. 2 away, and going back to the top of the lineup with Marte. Marte now will come up. There is no score in this ballgame here, top of the 3rd inning. 3 hits so far, 1 for the Diamondbacks and 2 for the Phillies, and that Perdomo was pissed. Perdomo walked back. He sold. That was not a strike. It was a strike, though. His first pitch, offering to the outside to Marte, 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs, bottom of the 3rd. Suarez winds up. Curveball. Ripped down to the left field corner, right off the wall. Extra bases. It's at least second. Now is he going to go third? He rounds second, stays put. That's a double for Marte. So Marte here, bottom of the 3rd, gets a double, just like Marsh did in the 3rd inning. But with 2 outs now, it's going to take a 2-out hit. He just simply ripped a changeup. He threw a changeup on the outside part of the plate, and he ripped it down the line. They were lucky it did bounce around and could have got 3 bases out of it. But Marsh is a fast outfielder. He do have a fast outfield there. Corbin Carroll. Ball 1, down low. And with 2 away, Marte will not be stealing here, or at least you wouldn't think so anyway. Longest hitting streak to start a postseason career, the first 12 games, he's got 12. He's hitting all 12 games to start his postseason career. 1-0. It goes over to Bohm, and it is the third out. It's a 5-3 put out, and we're going to the top of the fourth. We are through 3, folks. The Phillies, nothing, and the Diamondbacks, nothing. No score, and we're going to the fourth. We're going to the fourth. Trey Turner will be coming up this time for the Phillies. So we'll see what happens here. Turner, Harper, and Bohm. Turner, Harper, and Bohm. Let's go to the comments section of things. See what's happening. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Inning over. Yep, you are correct. So we're 1/3 of the way, and there's no score yet. We got 3 guys in here. Who you like today? Who's going to win this ball game? Phillies or the Diamondbacks? I really think the Phillies had to come out and play this way tonight in order to have a chance to win. I think the Diamondbacks, the longer it goes, the harder it's going to be for them to come and win this game. I think the Diamondbacks needed to get on top early. And right now, I'm not going to say I favor the Phillies, but I like the Phillies' chances here. Baylor Butler says, go Phillies. Yeah. I like the Phillies' chances. The longer they can keep this at 0-0, and their bullpen is proven they've pitched well. They really have. So we'll see what happens. I like the Phillies' chances right now. Top of the fourth, 2, 3, and 4 coming up to bat with Turner, Harper, and Bohm. It's a great chance to take advantage of these guys. What color you guys want to go this inning? Let's see, Phillies. I wish we had the little off purple color. We don't have that, though. Really don't have. Oh, you know what? Maybe. Yeah, that's really not close enough either. Yeah, we're still not ready to start
Green
yet.
for go. Go Phillies.
Green for go. Oh, you want to go? You want to go green? Let's go green.
Green for go Phillies.
Go Phillies. All right, let's go green. Let's go a deep green here. Here we go. Well, that. Let's go green, Philly green. There we go. Dallas green. How about that? We're going to the bottom of the fourth. Low pitch, but it's a strike. He went for it. And it is Trey Turner up to bat. 0-1. Start of the fourth inning. No score here between the Phillies and the Diamondbacks. Brandon Pfaadt winds it up. 0-1. Curveball, a fastball right down the pipe. He took a swing and it misses. 0-2. Harper's on deck. 0-2 count. Now Turner has to kind of shorten his swing up. 0-2. Here comes the windup. No, he did. Oh, it was a foul ball. Is Walker going to get it? And no, back to the about the fourth row. 4 rows back. How about that? Let's go back to the comments. No comments yet. Bob Bryant says, go Phillies. Bob Bryant says, hi, Darlene.
Hi, Bob.
Yep, if you guys would like to say hi to Darlene, just leave it in the comments. 0-2. Curveball struck him out. He took an offer at it, but it just was not very close there. And Brandon Pfaadt he's 48 pitches into this game here in the fourth inning. He's pitching well. He's not pitching bad. He's staying within himself. And that was just a pitch, boys and girls. That was a pitch. Now, Harper steps in there. One away. And That's a little bit of a sinker. Goes outside. 1 ball, no strikes. We're going with we're going with good green. Go green this inning. If you're a Diamondbacks fan, you can let me know what color you want to have next inning. Right on the outside part of the plate goes to the second baseman. 4-3 put out, 2 away. Only one hard hit ball really this game for the Phillies, and that was Brandon Marsh in the third. That was a double off the wall, and the right fielder Pham played a nice clean play off the wall and kept it from going 3 bases. There's 2 away here in the top of the fourth, and Alec Bohm steps in, and here goes a wind. Down the pipe, and it gets up under it to the right field, and F9, fly out 9, ends the inning, and we are going to the bottom of the fourth. Phillies, nothing. Arizona, nothing. All righty. All right, if you have a D-backs fan in here, all you've got to do is let me know what color you'd like to have. We'll put as our banner color. Oh, you want to do some orange? Let's do some orange. All right. Let's do a banner of orange here. All right. Let's do it. Banner of orange. Maybe we do more orange than that. Maybe a little more orange. A little deep orange. Coming at almost at burnt orange. How about that? How's that? If that's too orangey, we'll go a little lighter. We can go a little lighter. Let's see. Maybe it is too. Maybe that's better. We'll see. See what you guys think about it. Phillies, Diamondbacks, no score now. We're going to the bottom of the fourth. And they are absolutely just in this inning for the D-backs, it's going to be Moreno, Walker, and Pham. So they're going to have the big boys up. They've got the big boys coming up to the plate. Moreno, Walker, and Pham against Suarez. And now you start wondering how far Suarez is going to go in this ball game. Is it going to be 5 innings and that's it? Is it going to be until somebody gets a hit on him and stays in there? You like it? You like an orange? Okay, that's cool. We'll keep an orange this inning. We can change every inning. And if the Phillies have a lucky color that runs with it, we'll stick with it. And then if the Diamondbacks have a lucky color, if we don't have any D-backs fans in here, we'll change it up. But if we have a D-backs fan in here, we'll keep that color for them. Okay. So we have to think what color we want to for the Phillies next inning. Like I say, Moreno, Walker, and Pham this inning here. Bottom of the fourth coming up for the D-backs. This is an inning that worries me a little bit. You got 3 right-handers. All 3 are right-handers. This inning worries me a little bit. We'll see what happens. I hope I'm not wrong. I hope I'm wrong, rather. I hope I'm wrong, yes. But it's Walker, Pham, and Gurriel. And we're just going to see what happens here. But I really think this Suarez has got to pitch well this inning. And at first offering, right to the second baseman. How about that? 1 away. So 1 pitch, 1 out. That was Moreno. And Walker steps up to the plate now. You know what? Let me tell you this. Suarez has pitched in all conditions. Last time he only went, where'd he go? 3 innings, yeah. So we'll see what happens here. Walker's up to the plate now. Wind up. A little bit outside. 1 ball and no strikes. You just got to be careful with this guy. I mean, he hit 30-some home runs and 103 RBIs in the regular season. This is the one major guy you got to watch out for. Here goes the windup, and that's a changeup low. 2 balls, no strikes. 2-0. That doesn't mean you want to walk him. Don't get me wrong. You don't want to walk a guy, but you just cannot be Daniel Barry Sports Highlights. Thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. 2 balls, no strikes. 1.5 high. 3-0. Now, a quick yes or no. Do you give in and give him a fastball? I say no. Darlene, do you give in and give him a fastball? He did. Ball 4. Outside. And that's a quick walk right there. I mean, 4 balls. He didn't give him anything to hit. I don't necessarily hate that play, but we'll see if it comes back to bite him. Let's hope not. Tommy Pham, 0 for his last 13. Pham is. And they could use a good 6-4-3 right here. Christian Walker at first, 1 away, and here comes the windup. And it's a changeup outside. Changeup outside, 1 ball, no strikes. This is a big at-bat right here. Tommy Pham has got to break out of his problems here for the D-backs, or if you're the Phillies, you got to try to get him grounded into something. Well, strike out maybe. Here's the offering. Right down the pipe, 1 ball, 1 strike. That was a beautiful pitch there. You just cannot look. You don't get that many great pitches to look at in a game, and that was just a nice one there. Ranger Suarez now. 1 ball, 1 strike on Pham. Change up down low and fouls it off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It was a little bit low, but he did offer at it. 226 is his average in the postseason with a home run and that 1 RBI. That's all he's got going on. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 away, man at first. Bottom of the 4th. Change up to the outside, 2-2. Looked like he was aiming at that. Walker's not a real fast runner, so you wouldn't think he probably would be running here, but who knows? 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here comes the offering. And that's a curveball, and he struck him out. 2 away. Tommy Pham, 0 for 14 now. You got to wonder when they're going to make a change in this series, maybe even before his next at-bat. I mean, that was a wicked curveball. Don't get me wrong, but boy, oh boy, he missed that by 1.5 feet. 2 away now. Christian Walker still at first base, and here comes Gurriel to the plate. And don't take your mind off this guy. Here comes the offering, curveball, strike 1. Suarez's curveball has been really good today. It's breaking a good 16, 18 inches. It's really got a good break to it. And it's mostly 11-5 curveball. Fastball, little bit high. Wow, it looked like top of the zone, but they call it a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. No score yet. Phillies and D-backs. Walker takes his lead. Suarez offers. Looked a little bit inside. It really wasn't as inside as Gurriel made it look, but it looked like it could have hit him. 2 balls, 1 strike, but it was definitely inside. Definitely inside. 2-1. And this is where you got to be careful. You cannot just offer him a fastball. He can make it a 2-0 game real quick. Offering coming right there, curveball. 3-1. And now you're starting to play with fire, Scarecrow. This is not what you want if you're the Phillies fans. 3 balls, 1 strike. Gurriel is up there, and he's looking for dead red now. You know he is. He's looking to make this game 2-0. Can Suarez throw a curve here? I don't know if you want to or a changeup, but we'll see. 3 balls, 1 strike. Here comes the offering. Changeup. Wow, low part of the zone. He was 1.5 feet. He was half a second ahead of that pitch. Full count, and the runner should be running right here. It takes a lot of guts to throw that changeup right there, but he did it. So now you just threw him 1 changeup. Now what happens? Full count. Walker at first. 2 away. No score here. Bottom of the 4th. Gurriel steps in, and here goes the offering. And ground ball to the shortstop. Over the first. Gets him out. 6-3 put out K.W. Long. Keith W. Long overdue. Underdue. Hi, guys. He is in here with us. Woo. We're through 4 innings of play. 4 innings of play, and we still have no score. All right, Phillies fans, what color do we want to go this inning?
Blue.
We want to go blue, huh? We want to go blue. Am I blue? Am I blue? How about that? Let's go blue. Phillies going blue this inning. We're going to see what happens. We're going to the top of the 5th. Let's see. Let me go back and check how many pitches Ranger Suarez has pitched. Number 1, will he come back? Number 2, if so, how much longer will he pitch? Let's see. 53 pitches. 53 pitches for Suarez through 4 innings.
You can come back.
So we'll see what happens. Brandon Pfaadt right now, we'll see what he's going to do as well. And you got to think, when the Phillies do bring in somebody, it's going to be a right-hander. Why would you bring a left-hander in, right? Against all these righties. You got to get their left-handers off the bench now. Then you can kind of play lefty-righty if you want to, whichever way you want to do. But we'll see what happens. Welcome one and all to the channel, 10 after 6 Eastern time here. Top of the 5th. And both teams only have 2 hits so far in this ball game. Turner got a hit in the first inning. Gurriel got a hit in the second. Marsh in the third, and Marte in the third. And then was a walk just now. So this inning for the Phillies, it's Stott, Real Muto, and Castellanos. This is I actually have been wanting Stott to be leading off for us this year. I like Stott as a leadoff hitter. Let's see what he can do this inning for us. Are they going to go to their bullpen? We'll see. I don't think so yet, but we'll see. They're not going to hang around too long, dangle Pfaadt out there, but he's back. I say that. I'm not sure he is. I say he's back. So they may have went to the pen here. Let's see if they went to the pen. Nope, here comes Pfaadt. Strike. Bottom of the zone. Old Stott. Let's get our batting lineup going again here. There we go. There we go. And Stott is up. Wow, way inside. He takes a swing at it. Could see what can happen here. Nice play by Marte, the second baseman. 1 away here in the top of the 5th. Stott didn't show any awareness there of some pitches. It looked like he could have stood there and looked at a pitch too. He did not know. Sure. Are you sure these are the same Phillies hitters? Yeah, they're not looking like it, are they? No. They're on the road though, and I said all along. I said for the last 2 days, this is going to be a different atmosphere. This is not Citizens Bank Park. Real Muto steps in, 1 away. Inside, ball 1. But they got to be willing to play this type of game. I'm talking about the Phillies. If that means a 1-0 game, you got to play it. You got to play it. Brandon Pfaadt now winds up 1 ball, no strikes to Real Muto. Curve ball outside, but he swung at it. He makes an offer. 1-1. You got to know when you're up 1-0 on a pitcher. A lot of times he's not going to cave in on you. And Pfaadt has not caved in all day. Real Muto up 1-1. Pfaadt winds up. Change up and hits a little low there. 2 balls, 1 strike. After Real Muto, it'll be Castellanos, the hottest hitter in this lineup right now. Will be batting next, and he's hoping for his first hit of the day. 2-1. Fastball. It comes off of the bat. Let's see what happens here. And Corbin Carroll says, I got it. And he does. Can of corn. 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th. 2 down. and Castellanos is up to bat. If Castellanos gets on, then Brandon Marsh, the guy with the double in the third inning, would be back up to bat. 2 hits each. Brandon Pfaadt, this will be his 58th pitch right here in this game. Castellanos steps in. Here comes the windup. Fastball. Oh, boy, he swung out of his shoes. Oh, my God. Lord have mercy. He took a swing and almost swung around twice. Goodness gracious. It almost hit him anyway. I mean, I don't know how he swings at that. Next offering off the end of the bat. Let's see what's going to happen here. Oh, about 9 rows deep, right behind the plate. And it's a no ball, 2 strike pitch going to be coming up to Castellanos. 2 outs here, top of the 5th inning. We have no score here at Chase Field. Diamondbacks Pfaadt against Phillies Suarez. They're both pitching gems so far. 60th pitch coming up. 0-2 to Castellanos. Curveball rung him up. He actually swung it. He offered. It was about a foot and a half outside. Did not matter. He made an offering at it. So we are through 5.5, guys and girls. And we still got personality. No, we still got goose eggs on the board. If we have a Diamondbacks fan in here, let me know what color you'd like right now the banner to be this inning, or else I will pick a color, okay? Diamondbacks. Let's see what color we're going to go with the Diamondbacks. It's snakes.
Gray.
We already did a gray right now. We already did a gray earlier. How about a wild yellow? We'll do that. Between innings, we're going to the bottom of the 5th. Is Suarez coming out of the game? You know what? Let's see who's coming up to bat. It's going to be Longoria, Rivera, Perdomo, righty switch hitter. I'm going to say he's out. I'm going to say he's done after 4. I hope not. I hope I'm wrong. I don't like seeing them make a bullpen game out of a game that should not be a bullpen game. You guys tell me, should Suarez come back and pitch his 5th inning? Darlene says 5th inning he should pitch. I agree. My favorite team is the Phillies. Sorry, Diamondbacks. That's fine. That is fine. We'll make it to yellow this inning for those guys, for the D-backs. But I hope Suarez comes back. I have not looked yet to see if it's actually going to be a change. I can actually look at it real quick here before it comes on TV. So that's what's happening. I'm actually
watching. They have
no
reason to pull him.
I know that too. That does not mean they won't pull him, though. That's what I'm saying. 5 innings down, and the Phillies haven't scored? No, they haven't. Oh, okay. This is pretty good. The Phillies offense today is going over like a fought in church, like fat, P-F-A-A-D-T in church. That's pretty good. Mowing them down, no runs, 8 strikeouts. Where's the atmosphere at in this game? Hey, it is time for a Phillies home run. We'll agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
God, I would die to pay less than $15 to sit behind the Phillies dugout at a playoff game. Wow. And they really are. They are cheap seats today. And Suarez is back out there with only giving up his 2 hits so far. Suarez is back out. Hold on just for a second. Let's see what Tim said. Whoops. See what Tim put up there. And first pitch is a strike. Did both teams leave their offenses in Philly? Looks like it. Both pitchers are pitching well. Wind up and Longoria, 1 ball, 1 strike. Phillies have got to be willing to play whatever game is offered to them on the road, though. If that's a 1-0 game, that's what they got to do. Change up down in the dirt. He offers strike 2. And this is Longoria batting. 7, 8, 9. Longoria, Rivera, and Perdomo. That is who's batting this inning. Chances are this may be it for him. We'll see. And that's a changeup. And that's going to be 2-2 to Longoria now. Is there any chance Longoria lays on, kind of looks for a changeup here? I would be. I'd be looking for a changeup. So what? Maybe a fastball gets thrown here. We'll start the clock over, and it's 2-2. 58th pitch coming up by Suarez. Fastball right down the pipe. Actually, a changeup, and it's hit the center field. Rojas takes a couple steps back, and can of corn, one away here in the bottom of the 5th. Did you see the NWA's TV deal? Wrestling? No, I have not seen a TV deal they did. I have seen where they split back into territories again. Territory right there in the Chicago and Cleveland areas. Rivera's up to bat now. 1 ball, no strikes. Fastball. Actually, it was a changeup on the outside corner, but I know I have not seen that yet, Tim. Suarez now is going to offer 1 ball, no strikes. Curveball, a little bit of a cutter, I guess, and it's fouled off to the right. 1 ball, 1 strike here in the 5th inning. There's no score here at Chase Field. And Ranger Suarez pitched a good game so far. 1-1. He's in the windup. Foul ball off to the right side again. They're showing us the world champion logo from 2001. And that was when Juan Gonzalez gets a game-winning hit, and they win the game. 1 ball, 2 strike offering, and a little bit of a curveball. Slow change, slow curve. 2-2 with 1 away here in the bottom of the 5th. They're going to be on CW. That's awesome. Change up. Did he offer? Yes, he rung him up. He rings him up. And that is 2 outs here in the bottom of 5th. I'm not sure he offered at this ball. Let's see if he did. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh, yes. I missed that one. I was out to lunch and dinner on that one. That was definitely an offer. Luis Gonzalez. Juan was in. Oh, yeah, Luis Gonzalez, not Juan Gonzalez. That's right. And first offering, curveball, slow curve for a strike. No balls, 1 strike to Perdomo. Phillies already have their bullpen going with, and that's another changeup down low. 2 strikes. Who is that to get?
Hoffman.
Yeah. Hoffman in the bullpen going, and he will be their pitcher in the 6th inning if he gets by this batter. You would think they would probably make Marte bat right-handed, but we'll see if he gets to him. But it's 0-2 count on Perdomo. 2 outs. That's a fastball right down the pipe, and he rings him up. We're through 5 innings, folks. We're through 5. And we are just about ready to see some bullpen action. I think probably from both teams, we're going to see some action now. CM Punk offered an Impact Wrestling contract. WWE made an initial offer. I'm not sure they pulled it off the table with Punk, but it was made Monday. We'll see what happens. I kind of doubt he'll go to WWE. Could go to Impact. I guess we could. But we'll see what happens. Marsh Rojas. Let's change it up. We got to change this brand color. Boy, oh boy. What are we going to do? How about this? We're going to go dirty on them. We're going to go with the black color here. We're going dirty. We're going to bring out Marsh, Rojas, and Schwarber. We're going to go dirties on them. Don't pay attention to them. Don't really care. What are your thoughts on the PWI women's rankings? I don't want. Also had this pop up in my Facebook feed. On this day in 2016, the Indians won the pennant. Oh, okay. We're going to the top of the sixth? Mm-hmm. Yeah, top of the sixth. Marsh, Rojas, and Schwarber. 2 hits each team right now. Okay, you can cut off if you want to. That was my heater I had over here. I actually didn't have it running. Chicago fans said sold out Survivor Series probably because CM Punk might be there. We'll see what happens there. I like to watch the NWA though. I like that NWA wrestling. How many of those tickets are being sold on the secondary market now? Probably a lot. A lot of scalpers like to buy their tickets early and then get whatever money they can get for them. You go to Philly and go watch a baseball game in the regular season, you'll have guys out there holding tickets up, scalping them. And as far as I know, they still don't do anything to them, but we'll see. So Brandon Pfaadt, is he done for the day or is he coming back from 6th inning? You kind of got a feeling, I get that feeling, he's back. He's back. Brandon Marsh coming up. He's got a double early in the game. And he throws a four-seam fastball, 92 miles an hour. He's reached 96 in this game so far. He can throw the ball. Marsh steps back in. Pitcher winds up.
Come on, Brandon.
He gave him a strike on that one. Oh, boy. He gave him a strike. He was probably maybe that far out of the zone, but he did give him a strike. 0-2. Saul Frank is the guy warming up in the bullpen, lefty for the D-backs.
Come on, Brandon.
Brandon Marsh now, 0-2. What kind of pitches are you going to see here? Higher and higher. So it's right around eye height, rather. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We're in the 6th inning, folks. Phillies nothing, Diamondbacks nothing. Real good ball game. 2 hits each side. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Low. 2-2. 2-2. You got to wonder how much they're going to offer him to do this. How far are they going to let this kid pitch? We'll see. Brandon. Here goes the offering at 2-2. Little bit low. Wow, that's actually closer than the pitch that he gave him a strike on earlier. It's a full count now. That was a close pitch. If he'd have rung him up with that, I don't think he could have said nothing. Mm-mm. No. It's a full count. Nobody out here in the 6th inning. Marsh is up. And change up on a sinker on the outside, and he rings him up. And actually, he swung at it. That was a foot and a half outside. This kid has got some action on his pitches. I mean, this was, even if he touches a bat, the best he can do is foul it. There's no way he can drive that ball anywhere. But Marsh stayed in there and tried to get a hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 strikeouts so far. Rojas is up. High and inside, 1 ball, no strikes. We have 1 out here in the top of the 6th inning. The Phillies are batting, and the Diamondbacks trying to stay in this series. They're down 2-0. Here comes the offering. Sweeper just does catch the inside corner. 1-1 with 1 out. On deck is Kyle Schwarber. Here goes the offering. Wow, 1.5 feet inside. He swings at it and then fouls it and then hits himself with it. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Brandon Pfaadt definitely got to be. If you are a Diamondbacks fan, you got to be tickled with the way this kid has pitched today. He has really showed some savvy. Rojas now. steps back in. He's down 2 strikes. One away here, the top of the 6th.
Base hit.
And here comes the offering. Off the end of the bat. Oh, it goes way back there. We're looking right in the sun. Oh, and he makes that play. Wow, Corbin Carroll almost back to the track. That's probably one of the hardest hit balls we've seen today. And I don't think anybody's been on the track yet, but I do not like these stadiums that allow the sunshine in. If you go play in a dome, play in a dome. I'm sorry. I don't like the sunshine coming in on a dome. If you want to play outside, that's fine, but I don't like these dome stadiums. I don't like Texas State. Cowboy Stadium, whatever. And that's the end of the game for him. Wow. Brandon Pfaadt goes 5 2/3. It gives up 2 hits, no earned runs, 9 strikeouts, and not a walk. He didn't walk a 1. Yuki Matsui, what's going on? And they got a pitching change coming up right now. So Schwarber will be coming up. And we still have no score here. Top of the 6th. And with 2 outs, Schwarber needs to get on base for Turner and see what he can do. We're going to have to change colors on this thing before it's over with. But we're going to stay dirty here. We're going to stay on the dirty this one right now. We'll see what's happening. Next inning, maybe we'll go to even a different color. Cold bats, to say the least. You're right. Each team has 2 hits in this game. That kid went 5 2/3, 9 Ks, and 2 hits. That is it for Pfaadt. And now, let's see who they're bringing in. They're bringing a lefty in to face Schwarber. I do know that. The problem with that is this. Turner is one of the hottest right-handed bats, along with Castellanos. He'll have to face Turner if he doesn't get Schwarber out. So, I probably would have kept the kid in there and been like, "Hey, you got to pitch around this guy." Just got home and turned the game on. I didn't miss anything. Looks like no Papa Mauluga. Yeah. It's top of the 6th, no score. And they're going to their bullpen now. And he's a lefty. 9 strikeouts, career high, 70 pitches is not his career high, but his career high, 9 strikeouts. And this is Saalfrank, Andrew Saalfrank. And here goes first pitch to Schwarber's ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Baylor Butler says, I feel a Schwarber bomb coming. It could. We'll see. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 away. Offering. That's a little low. 2 balls, no strikes. He does not want to play with fire here. You do not want to play with fire. If Schwarber's not offering stuff, you got to nip his own a little bit. 2 balls, no strikes. Here's the offering. Ball 3, 3-0. Turner on deck. Turner on deck and would get to face a lefty. He loves to face lefties. Saalfrank now with a 3-0 count. Will Schwarber offer it this? Here goes the offering. And he thought it was ball 4. It wasn't. It was a strike. And he's not making any friends with this umpire. That you can't afford to do that. If you're up 2-0, you can't be showing the umpire up. 3 balls, 1 strike. Here's the offering. And this time he calls it ball 4. And it was a curveball. And you can tell he's pissed. You can tell Schwarber's mad. Now, is there any chance you take Schwarber out and put a pinch runner in? With 2 outs, I think not. If it was nobody out, maybe you would. And now they're going to go visit the mound, but he can't do anything. He cannot take him out. He cannot take him out. And now you got to tell him, you're playing with fire here, big boy. You're playing with fire now with Turner. Andrew Saalfrank is pitching. And you know Brandon Pfaadt, and he's watching this very, very carefully. You know he is. He knows he can't win the game, but the last thing he wants to see is this clown come in there and really, really just screw it up for you. And that's generally what I call bullpen guys that just go in and just make a mop up mess of things. And we'll see what's going to happen here. Lavello is watching this. Turner for his first pitch. Curveball stays outside. He does not cave in on this 1 ball, no strikes. Looked like a strike. It actually looked like a strike. Turner stands in there now. Runner on first. Saalfrank in the stretch.
Come on, try.
Here goes the pitch. Ground ball to third. Right over to second base, and an easy 5-4 play. And that will end the inning. In the half inning, we're going to the bottom of the 6th, folks. Yes, indeed we are. And it is still Phillies nothing, Diamondbacks nothing. And we're not going to let them have dirties. We're going to put them a different color up here. Put the pinkies up. Let's put pink up for them. We're going to put pink up for... Oops. Move the comments back over. That's good. One more time. There we go. And we'll put the banner back up. Let's go Fields. A little late now, isn't it? This inning anyway. They can't do anything now, but we'll see what happens next time. Bottom of the 6th. The Phillies got to do something. Let's see. They just had – so Harper will lead off at 7th. All right. Who's leading off at 6th? Marte, Carroll, and Moreno, 1, 2, and 3. This is big right here. There's no way in the world. How do I say it? No, there's no way in the world Ranger comes out and pitches this inning. This is going to be a righty. This is going to be a righty's inning right here. Probably. What's his name again? Hoffman. Jeff Hoffman. I would say Jeff Hoffman pitches this inning. I definitely don't think Ranger Suarez will. Let's see what's going to happen here. Middle of the 6th. And it's still no score, guys. It's still 0-0. And we got some people on here. I better not see Ranger get pulled early tonight like before.
Ranger's getting pulled down.
I think he will. A swarm walk. They gave him up a swarm walk. And boy, oh boy, man, oh man, a lot of the Diamondbacks fans just mind-blowing to take Fat out of the game. 70 pitches, 9 strikeouts. They are pissed. A lot of D-backs fans are pissed. So let's see if Hoffman is in the game against the leadoff hitter Marte. No, they've left Ranger Suarez in this game. I'm surprised. So they've got some confidence in him. They're going to let him pitch. Bottom of the 6th. 67th pitch. Fastball. Bomb City. Off the wall. He's going to throw it to second. It's going to be close. Oh, my gosh. It was this far from being over the fence. Over the fence. Now are they going to take him out? You know, it wouldn't make sense now with Corbin Carroll up. I would leave him in there for Carroll. Then you got all the righties coming up. But let's see what's going to happen. I mean, he absolutely tagged that pitch. He's been throwing first pitch changeups all night long. They finally decided we're going to get one. Corbin Carroll now looks at one strike, top of the zone. No score here. We're in the bottom of the sixth. Phillies and Diamondbacks. Man at second just got a double. Marte did the third hit of the game. Here goes it, offering, and played by the second baseman. And no, we got him out. It's a 4-1 put out. Wow, Harper made a dive at it. Stott got it and threw it, and Ranger Suarez covered first. Great play. Let's see if we're going to actually look at it here. Suarez is shaking his hand a little bit. Let's see if he gets him out. Harper misses it. Stott makes it play. And Harper didn't even come close to it. Stott did, though. And, he got him by step and a half there. So he got him easily there. Not a problem. Man does get over to third base. So he gets to third. Suarez does everything, and that will be the end of the night for Suarez. 5 1/3. 5 1/3 is all he goes. And that will do it for Suarez. Jeff Hoffman will be coming in now to face Moreno. So Marte, he's got 2 doubles this game so far. How about that? He's got 2 big hits so far this game. So Christian Walker will be coming up, guys. Christian Walker's coming up with a man at third. Do you walk him? And obviously, if you go to walk him, you wait till you change pitchers first. I would do that. Change pitchers, then put him on base. That counts as one of your batters you faced. Okay? Makes all the sense in the world to do that. You got to face 3. You put Christian Walker on as soon I would. Now, this is me. It's a 0-0 game. And then you got Pham coming to bat. They probably will go to a pinch hitter with Pham. You got to figure that much. So you got to be looking ahead here. If you're the Phillies, do you face Christian Walker with 30-plus home runs, 103 RBIs? He's their bomber. He is their bomber. He is the one guy on the team that can end it. I mean, he can absolutely send it to outer space. Not many of the guys on this team can do this. I walk him. Okay, I'll make it first and third, 1 away, then let them. I saw fans of College Game Day have started a petition for Pat McAfee to get fired. I'd love to see him get fired. I don't like McAfee at all. I am not a McAfee fan at all. So I'm hoping they do it. We'll see what happens. Do you pitch to Walker, folks? Do you pitch to Christian Walker, or do you put him on first? I put him on. I know Pham is coming out of the game. I'll be righty against lefty. I'll do that. I would rather face righty-lefty and let them have a chance with first and third than I had to give Walker a chance right here. I do not give Walker a chance to hit. Let's see what they do. All right. Man at third and Marte. There's 1 away. Jeff Hoffman comes in. He's 5-2. Regular season, 241 earned run average, 69 strikeouts, 19 walks, and opposing average of 158. I walk him as well. Let's see what they're going to do. Let's see. And did they walk him? Oh, wow. Let's see. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Gabriel Moreno's up. That's right. I'm sorry. Gabriel Moreno's up first. I forgot. I messed up. Walker bats next. So I pitch to this guy. I'll pitch to him. I wouldn't pitch to Walker, though, if he comes up. Let's pitch to Moreno. First pitch up, and it's high. You don't want to put him on because then you can't very easily walk Walker and then force them to do anything else. Let's see what happens. Moreno now. Change up. Bottom of the strike zone. 1. Actually, a slider, they call that. It looked like a changeup, though. 1-1. There's 1 out here at bottom of the 6th. There's no score. There's a runner on third base. Here's it. Wind up. A little late on that one. It goes back to the screen. Fouls it off. Strike two. Bob Bryant pitching around somebody nowadays, I just think that's awful dangerous in playoffs. I don't like pitching around people. I either want to put them on or either I want to pitch to them. I don't want to play around. 1-2 strikes. Hoffman now. He offers. And he swings. Struck him out. 2 away. 2 away. And now Walker comes up to the plate. I know it's easy to say, well, Rob, now we can pitch to him. We got 2 outs. I still don't pitch to him. I still walk him. Even with 2 outs, I walk him right here. I don't allow him to beat me. They're going to pitch to him. Let's see what happens. This is Rob King, not Rob Thompson. He's way ahead of that pitch. He hits it about 20 rows up over the third base screen. Strike one. 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th. We've got no score in this game. It's reached the bullpen levels now. And Jeff Hoffman's pitching for the Phillies. Walker, their cleanup hitters up. Offer, nope, ball 1. 1-1 strike. And that is to Christian Walker. 1-1. Man at third. Man at third right now. Let's see what he's going to do. Curveball. Slider actually went off his foot. Fouled it off. 1-2 strikes. Now you try to get to your best pitch. You don't worry about what Walker can hit. You throw your best pitch. If that's a changeup, you throw it. If it's a fastball, you throw it. You just don't give him anything over the plate right here. 1-2 strikes. Here goes the offering. And he left it outside by about a foot. So 2 strikes. Now you got to throw something. If you don't hear, I think you walk him. If he gets to a full count, I walk him. I don't play around here. I don't play with fire. No way. Here goes the offering. Here goes. And he hits it to the ground ball to Trey Turner over the first, and it ends the inning. We are through 6 innings, folks. We are through 6, and it is still no score, Phillies and D-backs. We still have no score. We got to go to a new color. We got to find ourselves a new color here. Let's see if we can maybe. Let's go to something kind of wild. Let's go to some trick or treat. Let's go to something trick or treaty here. Ooh. Let's see. That's a real wild color. I know it is. I don't even know what color you call that. But we'll call it whatever color you guys want to call it there. I just found that one out. How about that? How about that one? We run with that color. So they got out of it. We're going to the 7th right now. Let's see. Who got out last? Oh, that was Walker just got out. So Pham will lead off the 7th. The leadoff hitter for the Phillies this inning. How about Harper, Bowman, Stott?
Come on.
This is their
Let's
chance.
go.
This is their chance to really do something. Saul Frank, a lefty, will pitch to Harper, Bowman, and Stott probably. And then they'll probably make a move and go some right-handers. We'll see what happens. But Harper's going to face Saul Frank here. We'll see what happens. Hoffman is probably done for the day. That 6th inning probably did him in. So we'll see if Saul Frank stays in. If not, they will put another lefty in right here. No doubt about that. You barely can see right there. And barely can see these colors, I'm sure, but I'm going to run with this color, okay? We're going to call this the inning where we're going to try to score some runs. We're going to go rally hat. Let's go rally hat inning here. Rally hat inning. Rally hat inning here. We're going to do it. We're going to do rally hat. There are some Phillies fans there, no doubt about it. Rally hatting it. Okay, my rally hat does not really work out as good as somebody else's. Harper's up. Ooh, man, a foot and a half low, and he swings at it. Wow. Wow-wee. You just can't afford to do that. You just need to have – there we go. 0-1 now. Saul Frank still in there, and that bounced to the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Doop, boop, 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 boop. 1 ball, 1 strike. Saul Frank offers to Harper. And he fouled that one back and hits the umpire. Bounces a little bit. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We have ourselves no score here. Top of the 7th. 5 hits in this game so far. 3 by the Diamondbacks, only 2 by the Phillies. Harper's up to bat 1-2. Bounce to the plate, and it's going to be a 2-2 count. We've got rally hats going. We've got jerseys on. We got shirts on over here. We can actually show you her shirt. But she's talking.
No, I don't want to be on camera.
Nah, she don't want to be on camera right now. Ball, was that ball 3? 3 balls, 2 strikes, or they call it a foul ball? Let's see what happened there. Oh, that was a foul ball. That was for just simply a foul ball. Yeah. Wow. That bounced to the plate and he hit it. Oh, my gosh. Cricket, boys, cricket. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, that's cricket. We're playing cricket again. So we see what happens here. 2-2. Saul Frank, a lefty. No score here. The Phillies and Diamondbacks. Bryce has got a 2-2 count on him. Ball 3. I'm sorry. Ball 3 had bounced to the plate. And it's full count right now. Full count. Oh, boy. Alec Bohm is on deck. Alec Bohm. And that was a little late, but it's still a foul ball by Harper. This will be his 6th pitch. 7th pitch this at bat. 7th pitch this at bat right here. Full count to Harper. Nobody out here. Top of the 7th for the Phillies. He's leading off the inning. Saul Frank delivers. Ball 4. And he's on base. Harper's home. Now, Saul Frank has a decent move to first base. Harper he's run himself into a couple of problems. And Saul Frank, remember, he was brought over for the other inning. They're going to bring a righty in right here. They're going to bring a righty in against Bohm. Now, this is where you're getting a little bit of a problem. Stott bats next. If I'm at Phillies right here, I tell Bohm, don't be swinging at just anything. You make him pitch to you, and if you can get ahead here, all the better. But you won't start hitting with at least a man on base. You do not want to get into a double play here. That's what I tell Stott. Make him throw you 2 strikes, kind of like he do to the. You remember the fat kid on the little league team? I hope you weren't the fat kid on the little league team that played right field. And the coach, you standing up there and you want to hit it so bad. Strike 1, strike 2, and then he says, "Now you can swing at it." Well, yeah, but you kind of You're now 0-2, and if the ball comes even close, number one, you got to swing at. Number two, you got to worry about him ringing you up. So, the fat kid in the little leagues had to be the best hitter on the team in order to even get a hit because he just was not getting any pitches to swing at. You guys remember? You guys believe that? Number one, do you believe it? And then number two, were you that person? When I was a little kid, I wasn't a fat kid, but I was a little kid that they liked to. My first year, anyway, I was so little, they were just sold I couldn't hit the ball. After my first year, then it started being, okay, left field, second base, third base, center field. Move me away from the right field spot. When you're a little leaguer, you do not want to be the right fielder. You just don't want to be the right fielder. That's just like, we put you there because we had to. So Saul Frank is out of the game. And he pitched, what did he do? He only pitched 2/3 of an inning, right? No, he didn't get nobody out here in Harper, so he only pitched 1/3 of an inning. Saul Frank. And this is Ryan Thompson. He's a righty, relief pitcher. And it's nobody out, I don't think, here in this third inning. How about the seventh inning? And we got the rally hats on here. Ryan Thompson, 1-2, 3.82 earned run average. He's a righty. Alec Bohm steps up, nobody out. Ground ball goes to third baseman. And no play. It's just a little three hopper. It just rolls a little bit.
Come on.
And that's it right there. How about that, boys and girls? 2 men on base, nobody out. The rally hats are working so far. Rally hats are working here in the seventh. They can't take him out, and now Stott is up. Bohm swung at the first pitch, and they just could not do anything right there. They could not. He couldn't. He just simply. He might could have got him at first. And now they're going to do a little powwow. Pitching coach is Brent Strom. Ryan Thompson is pitching. Nobody out here in the top of the seventh. Bryson Stott is up. Do you bunt here? He's probably one of the top. He was a top hitter on the team pretty much all year long, just for making contact. But a contact here could be a double play, could be a triple play. We think of the worst. But if he makes good contact here, it could really be a run. I don't like the bunt right here because next you got Real Muto coming up. You're getting to the bottom. He's a number 5 hitter here. Stott is. We'll see what happens. Ryan Thompson now, men at first and second. Nobody out. Offers. Outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Stott. Postseason, he's batting .233 with a home run and 7 RBIs. 1-0 to Stott. Let's see what's going to happen. The infield corners are in case he does bunt. The offering, outside, 2 balls, no strikes. Rally caps are working so far. No score here in this top of the 7th. Phillies are threatening. Nobody out. Men at first and second. Bryson Stott is up to bat with a 2-0 count. Here comes the offering. Right down the pipe. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1. Pretty good speed on the base pass with Harper at second. Bohm at first. Nobody out. 2 balls, 1 strike. Stott's up. Here's the offering. Low. Ball 3. 3-1. Real Muto, JT Real Muto, yep, he's on deck. 0-2 today with a strikeout. And both of these guys got on by the walk. So they can hurt you. 3-1, right down the pipe, goes 6-3, double play. Harper gets over to third, but that you better believe the Diamondbacks trade that. Yeah, they love that. Now Harper's at third. First time they've had anybody over at third base the whole game. But I mean, this was just not was not a good at bat for Stott.
No, it was not.
Real bad at bat. So 2 away. Real
Come on,
Mito.
JT.
Strike one right
on.
down the old pipe there.
Come on.
And now the fans in Arizona are starting to get wound up. 0-2, a strikeout and a flyout today.
Let's get Harps home.
A hit right here makes this game a 1-0 game. Harper at third, 2 outs, no 0-1. Here comes the offering. It's outside. It goes to the It goes to the backstop, and he's safe. He's safe. He gets across the plate. Wow, unbelievable!
All right, come on.
Unbelievable! They score on a wild pitch. Woo! Unbelievable, folks.
How they score? They scored. Let's go. What is with your hat?
It's a rally hat. It's the rally hat. You flip it outside backwards. It's a rally hat. They scored.
Oh, they scored because you flipped your hat inside
Yes,
out? Okay.
yes.
All right. Whatever you say. Come on, JT.
So right now it's 1-0 Phillies. Wow, how about that?
Yes.
How about that? It wasn't real close at the plate. It was a little, but in fact, he even missed the ball.
Yeah.
He missed the ball. Thompson missed the ball, so it did not matter. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Real Muto. And that's another slider. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes. She doesn't like my hat, boys and girls. Do you like my hat the way it is? 1-0, the Phillies right now, and they've got their bullpen ready now, 7th, 8th, and 9th. Here comes the offering. Struck him out. We're going to the bottom of the 7th, but not before the Phillies make some changes here, and they do some damage. And what happens here?
Come on, boys.
It is now Phillies 1, Diamondbacks nothing. Phillies 1, Diamondbacks nothing, and we got to change colors here. What color are we going to? Let's go to.
Did you do purple?
I haven't done a lot of purple today. We can do a little bit of a purple. Yeah, we can do a purple here. Phillies 1, Diamondbacks nothing. We're going to the bottom of the 7th. Who pitches now for the Phillies? We change our hat back. We get our hat back to the right way here. Who's going to pitch for the Phillies, guys? Alvarado? Let's see. Real Muto just got out. Yep. So Castellanos will bat first in the 8th. Fam Gurriel Longoria. You can't bring in Soto here. You just cannot bring Soto in right here. Who do I bring in? If I'm the Phillies right here, I bring in Sir Anthony. And I tell him, look, we got 9 outs. All you worry about these 3. You get out to 3 here in the 7th. You do that job. Our job's a lot easier. So let's see what happens here. I'd bring Sir Anthony Dominguez in. Let's see who's coming.
Well the other day.
The whole bullpen's pitched well here in the playoffs. They hadn't really. Nobody's really pitched badly. So now is Sir Anthony coming in, and boy, are they upset. The people on Diamondbacks. Whew. Phoenix fans, Diamondbacks, runner on third, 1 out, don't score. Phillies, runner on third, 2 outs, do score. Wow. Yeah, wild pitch. So Harper. Harper makes it 1-0. Harps has got it 1-0. Darling, Francoeur, and Anderson are making the call on this game on, I think it's FS1. I think we're watching FS1. But now, let's go back to the action. And, wow, how about this? Kerkering is pitching. Kerkering, first time he's been put in any kind of spot at all. And he's pitching against 6, 7, 8, I think. There goes a fly ball right into center field, drops for a hit in front of Rojas. That's Tommy Pham, 5, 6, 7. Gurriel is up now. He just left that. That's a hanging curveball. Kerkering cannot be. You can't be doing that. I'm sorry. You just cannot do that. And they've taken Tommy Pham out. Let's see who the pinch runner is. Pinch runner is, tell us. Alec Thomas. Okay, pinch runner, Alec Thomas. And it's nobody out for Gurriel Jr. Is there any chance he'll be running here? We'll see. Nobody out. Wind up. He bunts. Goes down the line and then goes foul. So now, 9 more outs for the Phillies to be up 3-0 in this series. But they've got to have some clean pitching. Alec Thomas takes his lead off first. Kerkering now pitches to Gurriel. A little high, 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out here in the 7th inning. There is a man at first. Phillies are up in this game 1-0. Phillies are up 1-0. Pham will take Pham out of the game after this at bat if they do pitch. Here goes a pitch. And good ground ball down the third base line. It goes all the way almost to the wall. Here he comes around. He comes around to score, makes it 1-1. And Kerkering, the pressure gets to him. It's 1-1, folks. Nobody else. Gurriel's at second. And you got to leave him in one more batter, too. I did not understand this move. He's a rookie. You do not put him in this position. I would have brought in Sir Anthony here. I would have brought Sir Anthony in. It's one thing to bring him in 10-0. It's another thing to bring him in 1-0. And he was not protecting the base, protecting the line at all either. And so there is a runner at second, and 1-1's your score. And now we got a whole new ball game, folks. All new ball game. Kerkering. They out talking to him, but you can't take him out. You cannot take him out. That's the problem with that. And Longoria now comes in. If you're going to walk Longoria, you got to do it with, actually this guy's got to be pitching. So you can actually get, but I don't think you do it here. Longoria comes out of the game for Pavin Smith. Pavin Smith. He comes in as DH. Oh, did he offer? Yes. Strike 1. Curveball. Way inside. I mean, that was a foot and a half. Gurriel looks like a clown with that hair. Yeah, he does look a little rough. Alvarado's pissed. Alvarado's in the bullpen. Just looks like he's just kind of tugging around. Kerkering now throws a curveball. Tees it on the outside corner. Misses it. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out here in this 6th inning. And you can better believe they're coming to get Kerkering after this batter. It doesn't matter what happens. Curveball. He hits it out to right field. Bounces. And it's a base hit. 1st and 3rd. And Thompson now looks like an idiot bringing this Kerkering kid in there. He's a rookie. You don't put him in this position. And now he can't go pull him quick enough. and nobody out. I mean, he's hanging curveballs left and right. There is no way in the world you leave him in here right here. No way. Rivera, the third baseman, a righty, they may bring a lefty in and then you do it. But here he comes. But this is the worst. This is the worst managerial move I have seen in this playoffs. I told you ahead of the inning, I would have brought Sir Anthony in, and now here comes Alvarado. He's got a fire to put out. And the sad part about it is, if he gets through this, that'll be it for him. He won't be able to pitch another inning. He won't do it. Where if you let him start an inning and let him go through, or let him, rake him down, you might have a chance. Now, if you only give up one more, you're lucky if you're the Phillies. The Phillies, top of the eighth, have Castellanos, Marsh, Rojas. Rojas won't hit. Rojas will. They'll bring a hitter. They'll bring somebody to hit for him. I'm pretty sure. Their bench is light, though. Their bench is real light. But I think Rojas will not bat next inning. We'll see what happens with that. Hoffman. So Kierkegaard, Orion Kierkegaard, he pitched like garbage. And now we got the lefty coming in, Jose Alvarado. And a 1-1 score. It's a 1-1 score, and it's just not looking good for the Phillies right now. It's really not. What do you do? What do you do if you're the Phillies? I mean, you've played this hard all year long, and now they're going to let Ranger lose this game by putting a rookie in the seventh inning. I don't understand that. You play to win a game. You don't play to tease them. You let them back into this game. Now it's 2-1. That's what the Astros have tonight. And you look at Vegas lines, they got them favored to win tonight. And if Houston wins tonight, projected pitchers for Astros versus Rangers, Jose Urquidy against Andrew Haney. Yeah. The Astros probably win that ball game tonight. And if they do, it's 2-2. And it don't matter if you win on the road or not. The Phillies needed to win this game simply to just say, we're taking the breath out of you. And if right now, if Alvarado can come in his inning right here in the seventh and not allow any more damage, keeping it 1-1, it's a win for the Phillies right here this inning. Not for the game, but this inning. He's 1.74 earned run average for the season. The guy can throw, and he can throw 102. We're going to see what he's all about right here. I think it's Rivera batting. Let's see, is this Rivera? Emmanuel Rivera is up. Are they going to try to get to double play? No, they're trying to get to play at the plate, or then make a play at first. So we'll see what happens. Fastball right down the pipe, strike one. He swings at it. 98. Alvarado, he knows how to pitch hard, harder, and then, breaks. One ball, no balls, one strike. Nobody out here in the seventh, first and third. There goes ground ball. Shortstop goes to second. Over the first, double play, and they didn't allow the runners to score. Oh, my God. The Phillies get a double play, and the runner stays put. Wow. How about that? The shortstop is halfway in. He looks him over, throws over to first. Stott looks over to first. They get both of them. Double play, and the runner stays put at third. Jose Alvarado right now is cheering. Wow. Perdomo is up now. And it hit it right back to the pitcher. And they get him at first. Oh, my Lord. They get out of it. The Phillies get out of it. They escape. The Phillies escape. Alvarado saves this game for the Phillies here in the seventh. Now, can they come out? Yeah, that's piss poor base running. You're right. You're exactly right. That is terrible base running. You either got to run or not run. But I tell you what, to try to get a double play there is, outlandish. And they got it. They got the double play. What color are the Phillies going to go? We got to go all red here. We got to go red, not just red. We're going to go red, baby. Red. Red inning for the Phillies here. We'll look at let's look at the comments in just a second. Baseball gods are on the Phillies side right now. Do the YMCA. I don't know how to do it really, but
what? You don't know how to do the YMCA?
No.
Look, YMCA.
Oh, she showed me. Let's change the score up, sadly, to a 1-1 ball game. A 1-1 ball game. Let's save it up, and let's put them back up there. Don't forget this inning, Castellanos, Marsh, and Rojas. Castellanos, Marsh, and Rojas. If there's a right-handed pitcher in there, does Rojas stay in there? I don't know. They don't have another left-handed bat. Except Stubbs, and they can't bring Stubbs in there. He's their backup catcher. Oh boy! I don't know what you do here. I guess you just let Castellanos. If Castellanos gets on base, they're probably going to pull him for what's the other guy that plays outfield for him?
Cave?
No, not Cave. Cave may come in for Rojas to bat. Now I'm talking about the other kid, a young kid. Starts with a P. Purdue, not Pardo. Pache. Christian Pache. If Castellanos gets on base, Pache may come into bat right here. Come into play to run. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But we got Castellanos, Marsh, and then Rojas. And which way are they going to go right here? They're going to go with a righty or a lefty. But boy, oh boy, did Alvarado earn his money in the seventh. He will not be back. I'm sure Alec Thomas now will play center field. And Corbin Carroll will go to right field. All right. Corbin Carroll goes to right field. And Kevin Ginkel throws first pitch. Ball one to Castellanos. This is a big at bat right here for these Phillies. 8th inning, 1-1. 1-0 count. Down the pipe, foul ball, went straight back. And Ginkel hanging in there, 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah. 1-1 to Castellanos. Winds up, foul ball, straight back. Castellanos has been late for a lot of pitches today. He's going to call his timeout right now. And they're re-showing that they're re-showing the play there earlier. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Castellanos. He winds. Wow, high pitch, 97. Eyeball height, 2-2, nobody out here in the 8th inning.
Come on,
a
Phillies,
1-1 tie. Castellanos standing in the box, wind up, and he offers at a low curve, and he strikes him out. 1 away here in the 8th. Brandon Marsh now will be batting.
Come on, Brandon.
Phillies need to get on base. Phillies have to get on base here. 7:17. I want to wish everyone a great evening. We've been on the air 2 hours, 21 minutes. And we're going to stick with you here. We're going to see if we can end up getting a game. Marsh looks at a high fastball. Ball 1. 96 miles an hour out of Ginkel's hand. Marsh is 1 for 2 with a double. He just wants to get on base here because he knows his feet are dangerous weapons. Right down the pipe. Strike. 1-1. After Marsh is Rojas is scheduled, but it could be Jake Cave.
Come on, Brandon.
Late on that fastball, a little bit high as well. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Brandon Marsh now in a hole. Ginkel. Kevin Ginkel. Relieving here in the 8th inning. And it's a 1 ball, 2 strike count by the right-hander. High, 97 miles an hour, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Brandon Marsh has 1 hit for him today. He's hanging in there and trying to do the best he possibly can. Here we go, 2-2. Fouled it off over top of the third base dugout and about 7 rows up. And that's a souvenir. That's we'll just keep it at that. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Marsh is up. Offering. Right down the pipe. Rung him up. He rung him up.
What were you looking at, Brandon?
Exactly. That was a strike all day and every night. Yes, it was. It was outside. You don't want to swing and hit that ball, but you got to foul it off. That's a strike. That's a strike all day long. 2 away. And now Rojas is up. Is he still hitting, or did they bring somebody else in? Rojas is up. 2 outs. Strike 1. He fouls it off over the first base dugout. This Phillies bullpen has got to come to play today. You can see that the Diamondbacks are for real today. They're not playing around. Ginkel now, no balls, 1 strike. Offering. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. This team is for real today. Now we're seeing why they are, because they're here at home and they're playing good ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Offering. Down the pipe, and he hits it to the pitcher and just didn't get him by a step. 3rd out. We're going to the bottom of the 8th. It is Phillies 1, Diamondbacks 1, going to the bottom of the 8th. We're not going to give them that color. What color we're going to give them? We're going to give them. We'll go with that. Light bright. It's a little bit of green there. But we don't want. We're not meaning anything by it. We're just giving it to them, right? We'll just give them that. And so the 9th inning, Schwarber will get to bat first. 8th inning, where are they at there? Is Marte back up for him again? I believe he is. Here in the 8th inning. Let's see who's going to get to bat for him. Bottom of the 8th. And Alvarado's coming back out to pitch in the 8th inning. How about that? I'm surprised by that. But I think it's Marte, Carroll, and Moreno. So once it gets to Moreno, they'll take him out. They'll put Sir Anthony in. But he's got to get these first 2 hitters. Got to get Marte and Carroll. So we'll see what happens here in the 8th. I think that's who's leading off. I think Perdomo was the last batter. And we'll see. We will see. Phillies next inning. If they have any chance at all, they got to get through this inning. Go to the 9th with Schwarber, Turner, Harper. Probably against a lefty. You got to figure they're going to bring some lefty out there. Harper hasn't faced many right-handers this series, except the starters. Gallen, he got to go up against Gallen, and Gallen was just overmatched. Game 4, I have not seen who's going to be pitching yet. I don't think it'll be Wheeler, though. I don't think it will be. So we'll see what happens. I think Marte right now is batting. Let's see. Is this Marte? Yes, it is. Marte against Alvarado. He threw it way down in the dirt, but he still made a swing at it. Strike one. Marte now, he has a couple of doubles this game. Oh, 1 offering. Inside 1-1. 1-1. All right, here comes the 1-1 offering. Right down the pipe. Foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Phillies need to get a good, quick 8th inning in here, then have a legit chance to win this game in the 9th. Let's see what's going to happen here. Marte now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the 8th. We got a 1-1 score, and he told him just now that is your 1 timeout. Let's see what's going to happen. Alvarado. 1-2 count. Winds. Let's go. And he offers. Struck him out. Off the dirt. 1 away. And Corbin Carroll's up to bat now. And this is one. This one right here. I don't know whether Carroll is outmatched or not, but not very many times is Alvarado outmatched. I'll say that much. We'll see. There's 1 away. Here goes a windup. Right down the pipe. It fouls it off down third baseline. 100 miles an hour. 0-1 to Carroll. He's 0 for 3 today. 2 ground outs. We look in the bullpen. Sewald, the right-hander, is warming up. I don't know if he'll be brought in or not. We'll see. 0-1 to Carroll. Fastball inside. Foul ball down the third baseline. It was just foul, maybe 15, 20 feet. 0-2. Now, if you're Alvarado, do you take anything off of it and give him a chance to really power one, or do you just throw it 100 and just hope for the best? Let's see what he does. 0-2 to Carroll. Wind up. Sticks right by him. 96. That was a cutter right there. And he just barely did get a nip at it. Fouled it off, though. 0-2. And Carroll stands in there. 1 away here in the 8th. And here comes the Alvarado offering. Fouls it off. Man, that's at his fingertips. I mean, he's sawing the bat off at his fingertips 100 miles an hour, and he's hanging in there. You got to give a kid credit. Rookie of the year all the way. Rookie of the year all the way. 0-2 is the count. 1 away. Let's see if he goes with something outside. Here's the offering. No, he went right after him. And Rojas, line drive to center field. 2 away. And we going to now Moreno. Moreno now. And I think that's probably it for Alvarado. I got a feeling he's going to Sir Anthony. Let's see if he's going to make his bullpen call here. It would make sense if he goes to the bullpen here and takes Alvarado out. But no, he's not. He's going to let Moreno go against him. Here we go. Wind up. And boy, oh boy, Bomb City. Bomb City. Off the wall. Off the wall. That's a double. I did not like that matchup, boys and girls. I did not like that matchup. Now he'll take him out. He's going up against Walker. And that one had a chance to fly out of there. It really did. He did not want to get close to that wall. I think he could have caught it. I really think he could have caught it. Now they're going to walk Walker. And then they got Alec Thomas coming up. They're showing this one again. I mean, that almost flew out. That was a couple of feet. So they've had 2 shots that almost went out of the park already. Was Alvarado the player who was scratching his private parts last year in the playoffs? Yes, Baylor, you are correct. Itchy scratchy. Yeah.
Was it him or was it the other one?
Was it the other guy that ended up leaving our team?
Nevis.
Oh, it wasn't him. It was Neris. Hector Neris. It wasn't Alvarado. It was Neris. He did walk Walker, and now Thomas is up. 2 outs, first and second. Alvarado winds. Throws 100 miles an hour down to toes. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. It was Neris. I'm pretty sure it was Neris. Yeah.
I think it was Hector Neris.
Hector Neris. That's it. I don't think it was him. I think it was Neris.
Alvarado.
Here goes a wind. Down to the second base. Over to first. End of the inning. And the Phillies get out of another jam. How about that? Woo. Alvarado has dug them out of 2 jams so far. We are through 8, folks. We go into the 9th inning. Phillies won. Diamondbacks won. How about that? We got to get a good color going on this inning. I don't know what color we got to go to. Let's just try something here. Let's just try something. Pinstripe red. Let's try that pinstripe red. It's kind of off red. There we go. Let's try that. Let's try it. Phillies now. Let's see what they can do. Great game so far. Yes, great game. Kerkering really put us in a hole there. Alvarado has saved us. You say what anybody wants to say anything they want to about the rest of the team this game. Alvarado showed up. Now we got I guess they'll have a right-hander going against Schwarber here, which is really surprising. But I don't know how many lefties they have in the bullpen. I mean, Saul Frank, we've already seen Saul Frank. Let's see. Who they just get out right there? Was that Gurriel or was that Alec Thomas?
Thompson or whatever.
Thomas, yeah. So Gurriel Jr. will lead off at 9th. So that will be 6, 7, 8. This is our chance to score. Let's just be for real about it. Schwarber, Turner, Harper, then Bohm if we need it. Bohm has got to start hitting the ball, boys and girls. He's not hitting anything. We'll go put a couple of slices of pizza, the pizza from a couple of days ago in the oven. All right? Talk to our people.
What do you want me to talk about?
Tell them everything.
Let's go Phillies.
Let's go Phillies, yeah.
Come on, we need some hits. Let's get some bats going.
All the way back to
no, it's still commercial.
Good. Let's hit the ball, boys and girls. Let's hit it.
Let's be hitters. Come on. Be hitters.
We need it.
You need some hits.
All right. So I'm very optimistic that we're going to do something here. Hit 11 runs this inning, Phillies. We'll take 3, a couple of runs. We'll take a couple of runs here. Yeah. It was the last time the Yankees and Red Sox missed the playoffs the same year. It's been a long time. And we got a righty. We do. We got a righty against Schwarber. Surprises me.
Come on, Schwarbs. It's time for a Schwarber bomb.
All right. Alvarado was the ball scratcher. Says Keith. I thought it was Neris. But he might be right. I thought it was Neris. Here we go. All right. Wind up. Wow. Top of the zone, and he takes a club at it. I thought it was Neris too. Ryan Thompson now.
It was because he used to lick himself all the time. He'd lick his hand. And lick his hand and then lick his hair and stuff.
I think it was Neris, boys and girls.
I think it was Neris.
Yeah, we're going to have to go back and watch that. 0 for 2 today with a walk. Schwarber, 206 postseason with 3 home runs. All right, here goes Thompson, 0-1. Outside, 1-1. 1-1.
Come on, Schwartz. Time for a score bomb.
Can the Phillies find a way to get a run here? I don't know. 2 balls, 1 strike. On the outside, 3-1. And now they've taken all the stuff down. You notice that? They don't have any. They don't have ball strikes. Nothing. They're not showing us anything. Look at that.
Somebody messed up.
Yeah. And he got up under that one to the center fielder. He's backing up. 1 away. 1 down. And now I think with Turner coming up, they definitely will leave him in there. When Harper comes up, this is Seawald. Okay. Here goes Turner, 1 for 3, a single. Here goes. And it's a slider outside. 1 ball, no strikes. If the Phillies win the World Series, I am going to jump in the lake behind my house. I hope it's Happy Lake or is that Sad Lake? Right down the pipe. Ooh, foul ball. That goes straight back. 1-1. He was all over that one. Harper on deck. But no doubt about it, Turner did it. Was like, okay, Harper, I want it to be 2-1 by the time you come to the plate. He was looking for the downs on that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wind up. Curveball. Fouled off the mask of the catcher. Catcher looks like he's a little dazed. And the umpire is going to give him a little bit of time. Going to go out there and ask the pitcher what's going to be for dinner. What are we having for dinner? Going to wipe your plate clean. And he's going to tell Turner, take your time. This won't count as your timeout. Foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sewald. I guess it's Sewald. Winds up to Turner. Down third baseline.
Hustle.
Gets him by a step. He got him. By a step. 2 away. That was a legit play of the game defensively. That was a legit play. It was just a easily hit ground ball. Did maybe 4, 1, 2, 3 bounces. He picks it up. He gets him out by that half step. He's out.
Yep.
He's out. So now Harper's up. Sewell winds up. Ball 1. 1-0. And he hasn't been widening the zone out for Harper. So Harper's looking for something middle in to drive. You know that. 1-0. 2 outs here in the 9th. Wind up. Ball 2. High. 2-0. And I'm sure they've probably told him, don't give Harper anything hit. You got Bone behind him, and he's not hitting his weight right now. So we'll see what's happening. 2-0. Wind up. And that's a 1.5 outside. High. They'll walk Harper now. Kimbrel warming up in the bullpen. I can't imagine them even. They're going to pitch to Harper here. I would not. No way should they be giving him a pitch right here. Let's see what happens. Ball 4, and he offers him his base. I can't believe they pitched to him. I would not have even touched that. I would have been like, take first. Now, don't forget now, when the Diamondbacks come back in the 9th, they go have Gurriel, Pavin Smith, and Rivera coming up. So,
come on, Alec. Be a hitter. Come on.
A righty, a lefty, and then a righty. Alec Bohm. Low strike. And that is a strike. 94 fastball. down the pipe. 2 away, Harper at first. A 1-1 game. Phillies and the Diamondbacks. We're in the top of the ninth with 2 down. Alec Bowman's up to bat. 0-1. Wind up. Right down the pipe again. Strike 2. He hasn't taken the bat off his shoulders yet. Definitely the right thing to do was to pitch around Harper. If you're going to pitch around him or put him on base and face this guy because he has not hit anything. See if he can close my mouth on this one. 0-2. Wind up. Fouls it off. Harper was running. Harper was actually running. I don't like that play here because I don't want Bohm leading off next inning. I would rather have Stott, Realmuto, and Castellanos if we go to the 10th. Playoff rules in effect. No runner at second base in the playoffs, which I do like that a lot better. 0-2 count on Bohm. And here's the windup. Outside, no sir. He hasn't been given that pitch all game long. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It was that far off the line. It's off the line, though. He missed it by a whole baseball, and he didn't give it to him. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now, Bohm better be ready for this one. Let's see what he's going to do. Fastball, and he fouls it off the first base line down in the stands. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Alec Bohm batting. Harper is at first. He's been wandering around a couple of times. I think he's taken off, but he really hadn't had a chance to.
Come on, Alec. Connect.
Alec Bohm now, 1-2.
Connect.
2 outs. And here goes the pitch. Ball low. 2-2. And Harper still second. Wow, that is big. That's huge. Because now, if Bohm gets a hit, Harper's going to try to score. It doesn't matter what kind of hit he gets unless it's an infield hit. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 away. Bohm is up to the bat. Here comes the offering. Fouls it off down the first base line.
Staying alive.
He is definitely doing that. He's had about 8 pitches to him so far, 8 or 9 pitches to him. This at bat. Bohm has stayed alive. Harper at second, the go-ahead run.
Come on, Alec.
The infield playing back.
Come on, Alec.
Bohm is up there with a 2-2 count. Here's the offering. Wow, that should have been strike 3. That should have been a ring up right there. He called it ball 3. And boy, oh boy, the Diamondback cat. I don't know why the Diamondback's a cat, but anyway.
That was a strike.
That was a rising pitch, though, and that's the reason he didn't give it to him. Full count to Bohm. Stott on deck. 2 outs. Here's the offering. And he rung him up. Yes, sir. He rung him up. He could not afford not to swing at that one after he stood and looked at 2 close ones. I don't have a problem with that ring up. Not at all. So we are through 8.5, folks. And it is still 1-1. Bohm was not happy with it, but as many pitches as he stood there and looked at, you got to be swinging the bat there. You cannot be a lazy guy. You got to swing the bat. Gurriel, Pavin Smith, and Rivera. Now this inning, next inning for the Phillies is Stott, Realmuto, and Castellanos. So it's not chop liver inning for him by any stretch. But you really want to score when you get that runner at second. You really do. You really want to make that run score. You really do. So let me go get me some ice, get me some soda, and we'll try to get through this 9th inning with Kimbrel, the spoiler. Let's see if Spoiler can do it for us. All right. See what the Phillies can do this inning, folks. We're back. Seawald got them through that inning. So both teams have had 4 pitchers so far, but Alvarado's got to be done. You got to think we're going to go to Spider here. Craig Kimbrell. We'll see. Then what do? Then do we put it in the hands of the kid that came over from Taiwan Walker? Maybe we put it in Taiwan Walker's hand. JMU Marshall tied at 0 after the first quarter. Wow. Craig Kimbrell's up. Yeah, he is. Kimbrell is pitching. And I guess it's Gurriel Jr. up. And now you can't make any mistakes. Any mistake can end this game. Here we go. 1-1 score. Bottom of the 9th. Wind up. Top of the zone. And he called it a ball. Let's get away from the red. We don't want to stay that way for them. We'll go blue. All right. Outside. All right. It's Gurriel. Longoria has already came out of the game for Pavin Smith. He's on deck. And then Rivera. So Gurriel is up to bat with 2-0 count, 3-0 count. And a run wins a game for you, folks. So the Phillies can ill afford to let anybody get on base right here. You cannot do that. 3-0. Kimbrell's been wild this year. See if he throws a strike here. Strike 1. Yes, he did. Gurriel wanted that one. He wished he could have had that one back. 3-1 is a count. 1-1 to score, bottom of the 9th. Nobody on base. And the Diamondbacks are looking to possibly have a chance to win this ball game. 2-0. The Phillies are up, and if they can get up this one right here, some way or another, they'll be up 3-0. Let's see. 3-1 count. Down the pipe. Full count. Kimbrell against Gurriel. He hasn't taken the bat off his shoulders yet. 6th pitch coming up right here. Let's see if he takes a swap at it. Full count. Nobody out here in the 9th. And the windup. Fastball down the pipe. 96 miles an hour. He fouls it off. How old is Kimbrell? 35? I think he's more than that. I think he's more than 35. I'll tell you real quick. Quick check here. Craig Kimbrell age. He is 35. Yep, he is 35. Born in May. So in May, he'll turn 36. Phillies call a timeout here. They're going to meet up at the mound. Just Real Muto and Kimbrell is like, okay, what do you want to do? So they're going to figure out what they want to do here. And Gurriel's got to be thinking fastball here. Got to be thinking fastball, but who knows? Let's see which way they're going to go. And the full count pitch to Gurriel. Nobody out, and here he goes. Fastball down the pipe. Foul ball straight back. And it's going to be a do-over. 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Yuli Gurriel Jr. And this may be Lourdes instead of Yuli. This may be Lourdes Gurriel. I'm not sure. Full count. Here goes the pitch. Little low, and he puts him on. And it was a low pitch. It was not a strike. He didn't. He has punched some people out today with that, but he didn't there. Longoria now is out of the game, and we've got Pavin Smith is up, and there's no doubt he'll be bunting here. You're down 2 games, nothing in the playoffs. You bunt right here. You are bunting. I would be willing to bet there's a bunt right here on. You got to be ready for this. Okay? Pop up anything right here. A little line drive, anything. Let's see what happens. Is he bunting? He's got to be. No. Curveball. 1 ball, no strike. This is definitely not 1985, guys, or 1983. This would be a bunt in 1985. If I'm coaching that team, they're bunting this ball. But let's see what happens. 1 ball, no strike. And he's going to he ended up stealing the base. Gurriel stole a base. He's at second now. Now do you steal? I mean, now do you bunt? I mean, my goodness, he took 4 steps before it wasn't even close, you know? So we'll see what happens here. 2-0 is a count. Very, very tough situation. Matt Strom is in the bullpen, warming up. Kimbrel now. That's a swing and a miss. 2-2. And that's what they need by Pavin Smith now. They need they need this to be a swing and a miss, strike 3. That way they probably wouldn't even bunt him over to third. They need to get him out here. 2-1. Foul. Oh, it's a ground ball. Wow. On the corners, guys. Nobody out with Kimbrel pitching. We've played with fire too much tonight, and it's going to burn us in the ass. That's exactly what's going to happen. We've played with fire too much. When we had our chances to bunt over and do stuff, we didn't do it. And now, Stott saves the game by just blocking the ball, but that's it. I mean, that's just the way it worked. Hit it right through the middle, and Gurriel is at third. Pavin Smith's at first. Now you got to decide what you're going to do with Rivera. I think you almost have to put him on. So let's see what's going to happen here. They just went and visited the mound. First and third. Nobody out. They've gotten out of this jam once tonight. The infield has to be in here. You can't be going for a double play. You can make your play at first or at second if you get the opportunity. But Emmanuel Rivera, the number 8 hitter, is up. Perdomo is on deck. He's a switch hitter. Nobody out. Wind up. Right by him, strike 1, and he steals a base. Now, I think you got to try to get this kid out. Then maybe you put another guy on. We'll see. We'll see what happens. 0-1. 0-2. That's a foul ball. Fouls that one back. Any sort of a hit right here ends this ball game pretty much, except an infield roller. And you got to wonder if Gurriel is going to be running on contact here. That's a dangerous part. If you run on contact, could be a line drive to somebody. Could get a double play here. 0-2. He swung? Oh, my gosh, he went. I'm pretty sure he went here. And boy, is Kimbrel pissed. Did he swing? Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh, he swung easily swung there. Phillies' only run was a wild pitch score. Yeah, you're right. I don't think he can look at this though. No, I didn't think he could review that. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Men on second and third. Nobody out. Rivera's up to bat. Here's the offering. Ground ball. Throwing it to the plate. Gets him out. Yes, he got him. Yes. He didn't tag him the first time. Tagged him the second time, though.
Sit down, purple hair.
So now is it first and third? Is it first and third? It's got to be first and third. There's no way that guy stayed at second.
He did.
Yeah, he did stay at second. So now something changes here. Let's see if he got him. I think he got him right there, but right there he did get him. So there's one away. Let's see if he can re-show this. Yeah, I think he got him. All right. Marte is up. He's got 2 doubles this game. 1 ball, no strikes. Wow, he almost hit it. Oh, this is Perdomo. I'm sorry, this is Perdomo. If they get out of this jam, all I can say is you got the peanut butter and jelly sandwich guys out here because it's no jam. It's all jelly today. Wow. First and second. 1 away. 1-0. Here goes the offering. Pop up. Just on the dugout, out of play. 1-1. 1-1. All right, first and second. There's still a 1-1 count. 1 out. Here, bottom of the 9th, Kimbrel. Perdomo's up to bat. What happens here now? Oh, curveball. He took an offering. Strike 2. Marte is on deck. He's a guy with 2 doubles tonight. So, if you had your way, you would rather see a double play here. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see what happens. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball low, 2-2. Tried to get Perdomo to offer at it. Beaker, yeah, he just got out at the plate. Beaker got out at the plate there with that purple hair. Perdomo, 2-2 count, 1 away, first and second. Oh, right on the edge of the strike zone. He called it ball 3. Now, do you cave in? Do you give in to him right here? That's a curveball, but boy, oh boy, that was awful close. That was really close. Perdomo now is going to be looking for a fastball. Let's see if he gives him a curveball. Full count, 1 away. Let's see what's going to happen here. Full count. Here's the offering. Inside, ball 4. It loads the bases. It loads the bases for Marte, their hottest hitter right now. Their hottest hitter. The only good thing you get out of this is if Marte does not get a hit, you come in next inning and he doesn't get that bat. Thank goodness he doesn't get the bat. But right now, are they going to take out Kimbrel? I believe in my boys. That's what somebody's got right there. It's a full, bases are loaded. You can't hit nobody. You can't have a wild pitch or nothing. First pitch, right down the pipe, strike 1. 1 away is all it is. 0-1. You either have to turn this double play or you got to get him out at the plate. I think you got to go to the plate with this. You can't be looking for a double play. 0-1, 1 away, bases are juiced. Here's the offering. And that's the end of the game, folks. That's the end of the game. 2-1, Diamondbacks. He gets 3 hits in this game, 2 doubles, a single, and it's as easy as that for Marte. He's the player of the game, and now it's 2-1. Game 4 tomorrow. 8:07. Philadelphia has got to try to get over this one some kind of way or another. You all have a great rest of your evening. God bless. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.